friends, how are you? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a hair video, and I'm so excited about this one because I absolutely love this hair product. There's two I'm going to talk about, but one I'm going to focus on today, and I just love it. I've done another video on this before, but it is the Hidden Crown hair extensions, y'all. Woohoo! We're going to be talking about their brand new clip-in extension. If you hadn't seen, I did a video about a year ago. I was introduced to Hidden Crown, and it is a brand of hair extensions that are just so easy to do. They are high quality, just absolutely beautiful. And so the first hair extension that I received was the Halo extension. So it's a piece of hair on a wire that you apply to your head and you mask, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. If you want to see how I apply this, kind of my demo review on this, make sure you go check out the other videos. So I've been wearing this hair piece for almost a year, and I absolutely love it. I think it's the easiest hair extensions I've ever, you could ever want in your life. And so when Hidden Crown released clip-ins, I was so excited. I've never bought a full set of clip-ins because it's just too much work to kind of remember which piece go in your hair and so I researched it for a long time, but finally Hidden Crown is pretty much the brand for me when it comes to hair extensions. So my mindset is like, I want hair to feel easy for me. I love makeup. Makeup's my big thing. Hair, I need stuff that's easy. So the clip-ins are 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3 pieces of clip-in tracks or whatever you call these, and one goes in the back of your head, and then the other 2 are side pieces that clip right here to the side. So the idea is very similar to the regular Hidden Crown, that the top half of your hair is really hiding the extension, so it can sit on your head. But instead of a wire, you're clipping it pretty much in a halo around your head. I have the color number 812. It is literally a perfect match for my hair. You're gonna see when it goes in. Looking at it right now, it's like, what? But when I get this in my hair, it's so perfect. In fact, I've had a lot of people that are like, that is such a perfect match. They don't believe me when I'm wearing this. I'm like, yes, I am wearing hair extensions. For the remainder of this video, the first thing I'm gonna do is compare the clip-ins to the original Halo extension and give you kind of the difference between the two, and then I'm going to put these clip-ins in my hair. I'm going to leave some timestamps right here, so if you want to go ahead and skip through the video, you totally can. So if you want to just see me put the clip-ins in, that's great. If you want to just hear my comparison between the 2 hair pieces, do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and compare the 2. First glance, the hair color is exactly the same. The hair quality is exactly the same. The only difference that I feel is in the weight. The original Halo extension, this is just like the original one, this feels heavier than when I hold all 3 of these hair pieces. You might think that that's going to be kind of a deal breaker for you, but I honestly don't think that it is. I think that this looks just as good when it's in your hair as this does. And it just is personal preference. The other difference between the 2 is obviously the application method. With the Halo extension, you just put it on your hair like this, and then you take a rat tail comb and you pull all your hair out around it and you hide it and all that stuff. And then it comes off really easy. So the application with this one is so fast. Literally the fastest hair extensions you will ever do in your life. I've put this on in less than 5 minutes. It's like if you're in a hurry and your hair's already kind of curled and this is already kind of curled, it's gonna work together. If your hair's a little shorter, you're gonna spend a lot more time. So you'll see in my video that I did last year, you're gonna spend more time having to curl it and hide and match your hair to the extension. But since my hair's a little bit longer this year, it really is so easy. I literally throw it on and go. The thing with the clip-ins is that it takes a couple times to kind of really know what is the best placement for you. and I've watched the videos. I definitely recommend watching the hidden crown how-to videos. They really kind of go into depth on where to place it. After doing that a couple times, I really found that I've got the hang of it. It's easy, and of course this takes just a little bit longer, but I've been able to get this done fairly quickly as well. I hadn't timed myself, but I would say under 10 minutes. The other thing I would say, the biggest thing for me is when I wear the halo extension for an extended amount of time, the wire tends to really dig into my scalp and almost kind of hurts after a while. It's nothing that's horrible. Like, I've noticed that it's not anything that's really gonna bother me. I just noticed that if I wear it for a really long time, I kind of have an indentation in my head from the wire, and if you have a very sensitive scalp, or let's say that you want to wear the hair extension for a really long time, like a full day, this may be a little too much. Definitely not a deal breaker though, because obviously I've loved this for the entire year that I've been wearing, and I wear it all the time. It's just like at the end of an event, I'll get in my car and be like, oh, I gotta take this off, you know? Like if I'm had it on for like 8 hours. The clip-ins, I feel, obviously do not pull on my head like that, so I like that they are lighter on the scalp and that they're still comfortable to wear, even though they're a clip-in. I feel like they don't damage my hair and that they don't tug or pull up my hair at all, so I really like the clip-ins as well. I would say if you're trying to debate between the two of them, if you really are just like a novice at hair and you really want super easy, I would go with the halo extension with the wire. I think that this is just like the easiest thing ever. It's so easy. But let's say you have a very sensitive scalp, I'd either get the lighter version of the halo extension, or I would definitely say go with the clip-ins. The clip-ins are also more versatile. Like you can create, there's a really awesome tutorial that they have on their channel that's like how to do a ponytail with these, and it looks so good. Like you can do more like updos, and I think that it's really cool that these are also versatile. With the halo extension, you're kind of limited in how you'll be able to style your hair. With the clip-ins, you know, you could clip things different ways to, I don't know, it's really cool. I honestly love having both because I feel like some days I really want to wear the halo just because it's easy, and the other days I really want these. I just love both. I don't know. I can't decide. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and apply these to my head so you can see how the clip-ins look. And then if you're really wanting an in-depth tutorial on the halo extension, make sure you check out my other video. Alright, let's get started. And when you order your clip-ins, you're going to get a hair clip and a rat tail comb. And what you're going to do first is they say to part your hair like at, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me, but they say to part your hair in between your ears like this. I end up pulling up more hair because my hair is so fine. I want more of my own natural hair to cover the extension as much as possible. I'm going to pull up more hair below my ears. They say to kind of follow this area. So I'm going to pull this. And it honestly, don't worry about it being like absolutely perfect. I've noticed that it doesn't need to be extremely perfect. And now I'm going to clip my hair up with the provided hair clip. And now it's not perfect, I'm sure. I can't really see what I'm doing, but I sort of feel around and feel like that's right. But anyway, I'm going to take my rat tail comb and I'm going to tease the root of my hair around the edges. Well, I'm going to tease the root of my hair where the clips are going to go in, which is basically from here to here. Now I'm gonna take my longer track, which has got 3 clips, but it's my back hair piece. I'm gonna sort of comb through it a little bit since I've been like flinging it around. It's already curled. I've curled it a few days ago, and then my hair is also curled with the same curling iron. So I feel like it kind of matches fine when I put this in, but you can always go back with a curling iron later, or what I like to do is put these on the hanger and like curl it before I put it on my head. I'll do that. But because they do come straight when you first get them. Okay, so I'm going to first do the middle clip. You'll see they have 3 clips. So what you do is you scoop the clip into that where you have that hair teased, and then you clip it down. You do the middle first, and then the sides. There we go, it's already in. It's very comfortable. It doesn't hurt my head at all. It feels secure. I don't even know how it looks, and if it doesn't look pretty, then it doesn't matter, because you're gonna see in a second when I get everything in my hair. All right, so look, it already looks so pretty. I was shocked, like when I first put this in, I was like, oh, this looks so good just with this one hair piece. Like I could get away with it just doing that one and like walking out the door if I was in a super hurry, or if I even wanted to do like a long ponytail or something, I could just do that one hair piece and put my hair in a ponytail and leave. I think that's so cool, right? It's like the easiest way to just give your hair a little extra something something. All right, we're going to now do the side pieces. So the side pieces are these smaller sides. It doesn't really matter, they're both, I've interchanged them all the time. It doesn't matter which side. They're designed to like kind of work with your hair in whichever manner that you place them. Okay, so what you want to do with those is you're gonna kind of part your hair in a diagonal, kind of at the top, going towards where that other track of hair is. So you part your hair. I try to make sure that I don't have it too far up because I don't want that extension showing through. And then I'm going again like I did the other on the back piece. I'm teasing the hair. And then I'm taking my hair piece, making sure the middle one goes first, that I place it first of all to where I want it. And then I'm gonna clip the middle one. I'm scooping it in and pressing down to clip it. So I scoop it in. Oh, that one's not open. Scoop it in and press it down. And then I'm scooping it in and pressing it down. All right, there we go. That track of hair is in. Feels nice and secure. Then I'm gonna let that hair down over it. Hello, hairs. Last side. Same thing, you're going to part it in a diagonal down all the way to where you hit your other extension, so you're basically creating that halo. Gonna place it and then scoop it in and clip it down. And just kind of do a little brushing, combing through, make sure. Sometimes I like to just sort of tease the back of my hair to make it look a little more lifted. And that's it. Is this not perfect? Look, and look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. Let me show you the back. Come on. So that is it, you guys. So easy. I'm in love. I am in love with my hair. That's all we've got for this video today. I hope this helps you decide which hidden crown to get. Either way, you're gonna be super stoked about your new amazing hair. If you want more detailed information on these extensions, make sure you visit my blog post or visit their website where they've got how-tos, tutorials, all sorts of stuff. And I hope you guys found this video helpful. As always, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe for more videos. Follow along on social media, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!